Всем привет, меня зовут Макс, мы продолжаем прохождение игры Vampyr. В прошлом видео мы взяли задание, то что... погоди, а это как раз то это, да? Нет. Сейчас мы соберем сперва information про это. Деньги. Какую-нибудь информацию собрать надо. Так, что здесь есть? Часы лежат. Я так понял, здесь никого не будет. Только трупаки. О, моя милая.
There is a name engraved under the blood on the back of the case.
Подожди, а что за письмо-то было?
Gillingham. Maybe I should return this watch to his family.
А это бабища, это кто была? Так. Подожди, а там женщина какая-то была? Старушенция. Подожди, это кто? Хэви Фидик, это кто? Неизвестно. А ты где вообще? На больнице, Хэви. А будешь с ней потом поговорить. Вот, Гвинет Бреннаган, по-моему, с ней надо. Так я же его вылечил. Я же ему дал средства или нет? Блин, у всех переутомления у них. Головные боли. Стабильная. Ладно, потом вернемся, всем поможем. Что-то какая-то хрень у вас здесь. Так. Нет, это не то. Подожди. Это тоже заболел. Стоп. Стоп. Шонхэмптон. Переутомление у всех у них. Я столько вот лекарств переутомления возьму. Подожди, ну там же старуха была. Подожди. Кого? Суба, это кто? Не помню, чтоб с ним разговаривал. По-моему, это вот это. Или вот это. Нет, это не то. Там какая-то бабка была. Зачем она пропала? Блин, я что-то там не то сделал. Так она бы заботилась, ничего бы не было. Это я тут по ошибке. Вот же эта бабка. А ты где, Гвинет Бреннаган? Нет, это понятно. Подожди, не-не-не-не-не. Это не то. Подожди. Блин, всякое непонятное здесь. Шиши разберешься. Пока там все стабильно, но надо потом будет не забыть поговорить со всеми этими. Хави. Томас Элвуд. Хоть в больнице, хоть чтобы кто-то живой был. А это, блин, вообще непонятно где. Это где вообще здесь? Каздаки. Порт, ну. Пошли. Я не знаю, там кому что рассказать надо, но... Смотрим.
Are you all right, sir?
What are you doing in a place like this?
I'm not sure that's any of your business.
I hope you realize that staying here will put your life at great risk.
Pah! I'm not afraid of these guards at Priwen, or whatever these thugs call themselves. I can still kick some respect into those youngsters.
I wasn't specifically referring to them, but are you really after these men? Why?
They took my boy! I've had no news since he joined that crazy gang. So I decided to come and find him myself, to get some answers.
I see. But as I said, your life is at risk if you stay here. And I'm not...
Well, this...
Ну, пока ничего нету. Стоиловый. Наверное, что-нибудь найду по твоего мальчика. Я тебе сообщу. Так, что нам, куда нам? Сюда. Что-то мне не нравится это вообще. Кто? Где? Так, идем сюда. Ну, да. Естественно, док. Что это здесь? А я здесь был. Вроде. Так, куда тут идти-то? Что я туда, сюда и сюда прошел, и... Да это не надо было сюда идти вообще. Я тут брожу. Что здесь вообще есть? А, я же здесь был, мне сюда не надо идти. Еще одного упыря здесь замочим. Нормально все было. Ты кто? Куда ты пошел?
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Why must it always be a good evening?
I was just being polite. I'm Dr. Reed.
Don't like questions.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
A shithole filled with maggot.
Are you thinking about someone in particular?
Nope. Hate them all. Especially these petty one.
Is there no one who deserves your...
Well, Tom from our local is somewhat of a decent bloke. At least unlike most.
What's your occupation?
I take care of my mum.
Sometimes it's hard to be a good son.
I just want her to smile. No, I was thankful for her pay.
You seem upset. Is something bothering you?
I lost the necklace I bought her. I'm a fucking idiot. A worthless idiot.
Ничего нету.
Any chance you can help me find Sean Hampton?
The sad saint. Why would you talk to that cunt?
Actually, that's confidential.
Really? Well, go ask someone else then.
Goodbye, Mr. Fishburne.
Мистер Фишберн. Что здесь у нас? Что-нибудь есть вообще? Это Лоренс Фишберн, бля. Он там пошел, да?
Mark my words, miss. These murders are the work of a vampire.
A vampire? Whatever do you mean?
I'm a tracker of these creatures. A vampire.
Good evening, Tom.
Good evening, sir. How are you tonight? Back to the docks, are we?
You remember me then?
Of course I do. You're that man who seemed so lost when he entered.
Thank you for your hospitality.
I'm still Tom Watts.
What can you tell me about the...
It's not that bad.
Who?
Sean Hampton, our own private holy figure. Few are foolish enough to make peace with the gangs. Sean is one of them.
He's the kind of prey I hunt.
How is it you can keep this place open? This part of town doesn't seem particularly safe.
Well, since everybody needs a drink, my pub...
Since I'm here, is there anything I can do?
Well, perhaps, Doctor. Peace partly depends on my stock of gin. With the epidemic, my supplies are running low.
How could a physician help you in this matter?
I have a small warehouse just past the quarantine line. Perhaps, with you being a doctor, you could go there and come back?
Doctors aren't immune to disease, you know. Very well. Show me where it is. I'll see what I can do.
Oh, thank you, sir.
You're something of a figurehead around here.
I'm only pouring alcohol for everyone.
I see.
Oh, something.
Sabrina seems very fond of you, Tom.
I like her too. I really do. I know I'm her boss, and I'm much older and all. But I like her, for sure.
What is bothering you, then?
Sabrina is an angry one. She wears it like a coat. I'm not sure I can make her shed that anger. It hurts to see her like that.
No,
Tom, I need to find Sean Hampton as quickly as possible. I've been told you could help me.
I heard the sad saint was recovering at Pembroke Hospital. Did he leave or something?
I believe he returned to his flock.
Oh, I bet you're right. Sean can't help but worry.
Please, tell me.
Well, I don't like to gossip, but I heard that the sad saint was a...
The important thing is I find him, quickly.
Why not try his night asylum? He takes care of those who need a meal or a roof there.
Where is it?
It's in an old warehouse, northwest of here. Just follow the bank to the west and go north when you reach the end of the pier.
Goodbye, Mr. Watts.
Perhaps I should shut the turquoise for a time.
I hope I live long enough to see that.
Good evening, sir.
Whatever.
Don't you recognize me? We met a few nights ago.
Don't take it personally. I spent a lot of...
Yes, you had definitely...
I'm Dyson Delaney.
What do you do for a living, Mr. Delaney?
I drink.
Why do you drink so much?
Maybe it's because I prefer dying.
You sound very sad.
That's because I am.
Don't you work at all?
I'd love to, but I don't have the time.
Is there anything in particular that you like about this part of town? Except for the cheap drink.
How dare you say...
Why are you so cynical?
Cynicism is the polite way to express.
No reason at all to rejoice.
Let me tell you,
All right. Go on.
a few years ago, when I believed a resolute man could change things around here for good, a tragedy occurred nearby.
What kind of tragedy?
It was a bomb. Bomb that exploded and killed many people. Metal and blood everywhere. Shouts, fire, broken window of the shoe shop, the torn streetlight.
You lost people you loved that day, didn't you?
I've lost everything. But you know what the worst part is?
I'm sorry.
It's okay. If you ever find the place, just leave a flower for me there. Even if you
Inebriation aside, do you need...
Yes.
Take this, then. And perhaps you could try to slow down the alcohol intake, too.
Hey, Doc, you don't really want me to stop the...
I'm looking for Mr. Sean Hampton. Do you know where I could find him?
I really don't know. I heard he'd been abducted.
Who could tell me, then?
About the sad saint.
Goodbye, Mr. Delaney.
Times like these, a good drink's just as likely to cause a problem as to solve one.
Not a drop of blood left in his body. This is the work of a vampire.
Good evening, sir. Have you witnessed any suspicious activity or strange events recently?
And what do you define as a strange event? More to the point, who are you?
My name is Ichabod Throgmorton, vampire hunter extraordinaire and warden of the East End.
A vampire hunter? Really?
I know what you're thinking. I'm just another lunatic howling at the moon, but I'm not. The bloodsuckers exist, and they're close.
Mr. Throgmorton, I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'd like to hear more about these vampires you're hunting.
A man of science? Well,
What can you tell me about this neighborhood?
did you hear about what happened to Jack Gillingham? Oh boy.
It's impossible to...
But it's my duty.
So,
I patrol late at night, investigating...
how do you identify a vampire?
It's simple, really. They can't stand daylight. They're afraid of garlic and holy symbols.
Have you ever killed one of these creatures? Yourself, I mean.
Of course I have. What kind of
Can I help in any way?
Actually, yes. I plan to put up posters to alert the population.
Are you asking me to paste...
If you wouldn't mind. If you did that, then I can...
Шли плакаты развесить.
Have you heard of the Guard of Prewan?
Of course. They're dedicated hunters. A little militant.
Were you ever tempted to join the Guard yourself?
I did think about it, but I'm more of a silent hunter. They're more of a...
So you hunt alone?
Vampires are just like every other predator.
I'm looking for Sean Hampton. Can you help me, Mr. Throgmorton?
The sad saint? He should be at his night asylum at this hour.
Really?
It's nothing personal, Doctor.
Maybe at least you can
Tell you what, go it.
I could make...
All I will...
Так, что немного узнали. Ладно.
Goodbye. And good hunting, Mr. Throgmorton.
Какие-то листовки, говорит, развесить. Листовки, шмылевки. Ну, сейчас будет мочиловка.
Seems like the Guard of Prewan is on Sean Hampton's trail, too.
Ну-ка! Здесь люляки бабу стоят. Проверим. Иди. Уйди! Да уйди ты! Блин, вы меня задолбали! Смотри, сколько вас тут! Вот отстань ты от меня! Тихо. Вот это тут подстава была. Смачная. Что тут было? Ствол какой-то дали? Ага. Че, у вас ничего не было, что ли? Алло.
The wounds on this corpse are deep, the result of rabid rage. If this is Sean's doing, he's become a murderous beast.
Угу. А, это вот для чего. Так. Мне бы, конечно, вернуться, мало ли там какой крендель ходит. Подожди. Как-нибудь залезть можно туда? Блин, наверное, не залезешь. Ладно, пошли. Ну, там будет где-нибудь. И мы не пойдем. Подожди. А, ну вот. Сюда. Да хватит! Что ты стоишь-то? Долбоёб! Его бьют, он стоит. Это здесь. Деньги. О. Да нет уж, спасибо. Я уж обойду лучше. Мне уже лечиться нечем. Кто-то обедает. вообще не знаю. Вовремя подоспел. Кого-то уже грохнули.
This poor man has just been slaughtered by a vampire. The body's still warm.
Да уж. Так. Тут. Здесь у нас. Чё есть у нас здесь?
This is not a place for you, sir. Over there!
Ни хрена одному тут лазить, шастать. Так. Да, вон что-то есть.
Not a good place for a stroll.
Кто это? А, ты! Так, я уж до хрена всякой всячины набрал. Уж не вернуться к этому, да? Надо сперва связаться.
Over there!
Че это? Почему туда нельзя? Ёптать. Там психи ходят. Не хочу с ними сталкиваться. Как раз к этому сюда, по-моему. Подожди. Состояние стабильное. Так, я не сюда пошел. Значит, надо вот сюда идти. Где ты живешь-то, падла? Другая больница? Ну, писец сейчас будет. Вот и Пакстон какая-то. Живет Пакстон. Ты кто? Не знаю. Так, вот она, наверное.
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Вот же
Can I help
Пакстон.
you?
A fancy doctor lurking at night by the docks? Not fishy at all.
And what about you? Working outside at night in this dangerous part of town.
You want to know my secret? I'm trying to earn money. And I'm Lottie Paxton, by the way.
Ага.
Is it not dangerous to work here at night?
As long as I have good legs, I can run away from trouble. The sad saint now provides me and my sister a bed and a roof. I don't want to lose that.
What can you tell me about the sad saint?
It's just the nickname of Sean Hampton, the sad saint of the East End.
Are you homeless, Miss Paxton?
Mr. Hampton's night asylum is our new home now.
What can you tell me about this place? How are things here?
It may be okay for a strong girl like me, but a dandy doctor from the city like...
Which local dangers must I avoid?
Well, the gangs, the thieves, the drunk.
Well, I am not someone's...
Glad to hear that. And if you get into trouble, you could...
You really think...
No. I think you had better stay and help as many people as you can. Just avoid...
Lottie, tell me about the death of your mother.
Giselle killed her. Plain and simple. She killed her with her daily whims, her laziness, and her complaints.
That's quite a statement. You can't kill someone because...
Mother was very ill. But I forgave Giselle. What I couldn't stand was how she cried at her funeral like...
Perhaps your sister is not as tough as you are.
I know that, and I don't blame her. It just makes me sad that my own sister is the person I understand the least.
Giselle is the only family you have left. Don't you think it's time you forgave her?
Sometimes words are harder to forgive than acts, Dr. Reed.
I'm looking for Sean Hampton. Can you help me?
Mr. Hampton must be in his office at the night asylum he manages, I suppose. Why do you want to see him?
He was a patient of mine at the Pembroke Hospital, but he left.
I see. Well, Mr. Hampton is a discreet and...
Goodbye, Miss Paxton.
Вы кто?
I know I promised you I'd make everything right.
Ища алкаш какой-то.
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. May I have your attention for a minute?
Good evening, sir. My name is Giselle Paxton, but I don't have time for men like you. No.
That's quite judgmental.
Sir, I've led enough...
May I ask what you do for a living?
I'm killing myself scraping for a living. And you? Have you ever had to struggle in your entire...
As I told you, I'm a doctor. You have to work a lot to earn that title.
Oh, a doctor. Born with money in a nice house, were we? With...
Why such hatred?
Of course I am.
What can you tell me about this vicinity?
Tell you what, just spend a few weeks.
If you have something to say, say it.
Oh. You want...
You don't know me. You're right, Miss Paxton. My clothes and my manners do speak for me. And I may not belong here, but that doesn't make me a bad person.
You tell me, Dr. Reed. You tell me.
Giselle, I know you sleep at Sean Hampton's shelter. What can you tell me about him?
He provided a roof for me and my sister. I am grateful, of course, but he gives me the creeps.
Why is that?
He's always sad, like he's about to cry.
I'm looking for Sean Hampton. Can you help me?
What is it you want? Does he owe you money?
Well, I'll leave you for now. Goodbye, Miss Paxton.
Подожди.
You again? What?
Да.
Well, I'll leave you for now. Goodbye, Miss Paxton.
Подожди.
Glad to see you again.
Да.
Goodbye, Miss Paxton.
Пакстоны.
Hope Giselle will...
Пакстоны одни. Сейчас люлей навешаем вашему доктору. Давай. Ты кто?
Why the long face, Doctor?
It looks like we both have changed a lot. I must confess, it saddens me, Sean.
Put your faith in the Lord, Doctor. He has a plan for all of us. We may not always see it, but he does.
Since you left Pembroke, the amount of blood that has been shed, it's hard to believe you, Sean.
Ask what you will. As the Lord is my shepherd, I will not speak a lie to you.
Aren't you afraid of what you've become?
We are blessed, Doctor. Can't you see it? The Lord has made us able to walk amongst the plague and aid those that need it.
You think this is a blessing when God's own house and holy symbols repel you?
If that is your burden, Doctor, so be it. But I do not fear the cross, nor am I forced to take the life of another. My kind doesn't share your imperfections.
But you must drink blood now to survive.
No, not your scripture. Whoso eateth my flesh and drinketh my blood hath eternal life, and I will raise him up at the last day. So saith the Lord. I only need to eat flesh, no blood.
Why return here?
This is my home. These people are my flock. You will always find me where I am needed.
And what about William Bishop? He tried to take care of you. But this hunger, this thirst, cannot be restrained.
Alas, poor William. He had a good soul, but was weak in spirit. He could not shake the thirst for booze, never mind blood. But have faith, my will is far stronger than his.
Wonders never cease. Scal managing an asylum.
And what of you? A vampire doctor? Meals laid out before you. Yet you restrain?
Why did you kill Miss Jones at the Pembroke Hospital?
Killed old Harriet? You must be mad, Doctor. Why would I do such a thing?
So you claim Miss Jones' death was not by your hand, nor the other incidents at Pembroke?
Though Harriet was an angry, spiteful woman, she was one of God's creatures. I have nothing but love for all he has made.
But you were close to her.
Of course. But she was lost, separated from the fold. She did not see the hand of the divine in my blessed condition.
People have been murdered. I've seen the blood. I don't believe you can be trusted.
Have a little faith, Doctor. If you will follow, I will guide you to the light.
How do you plan to do that?
Take this key of the old sewers. The entrance is by the riverbank, south from here. There you'll find all the proof you need.
Very well. You have definitely intrigued me. I hope you're right, Sean.
I'll be here when you return. If you still think I'm a threat then, well, I surrender myself to your judgment.
Интересный какой дядька. А тут все у вас? Тут что-то есть? Что-то еще внизу что-то есть?
It's locked, all right.
Что здесь? Тайоны.
It's locked.
Старая газета.
This must be a picture of the bomb explosion Dyson Delaney spoke of.
Delaney, ну. Потом сходим к нему. Ладно, сидите, живите, сорите, ссыте. Вход в канализацию. Ключ. Наверное, где-то здесь внизу, скорее всего. Потому что больше не. Я уже нашел.
Steady, boys! We've got one of them here! Cannot be defeated!
Тихо ты. Ух ты. Вот я ему дал. Он из 2 ударов сдох. Ну ладно, на этом закончим. Подписывайтесь на канал, ставьте лайки. Всем пока.